This week on the AviatorShow, we're going to be talking about all things Parajet. We're going to be doing some flying. We're going to be introducing you to me. And we're going to be talking about the products, the company, and what we're all about. Hi guys, I'm Tom from Parajet. I'm the sales director at Parajet back in England. That's where we produce all our fantastic machines. I'm just over here in Florida catching up with our great friends at Aviator Paramotor. I've had a hugely warm welcome. We've had a lot of fun. It's been great catching up with colleagues and friends. Getting some nice flights in. Had a ripper this morning. The sun is rising. It's a beautiful day. Let's get some airtime. Go for it. Cool. Let's give it a go. If I'm honest, it's actually very similar. I think paramotoring or foot launch has very similar rules in a lot of countries. The similarities between England, for example, and America are very clear. Yeah, we have a lot of flexibility. We can fly in lots of weird and wonderful places. You know, it's a very open playground for us. Europe is much the same. In some countries, there's a little bit more licensing or registration in the wings, and maybe some altitude restrictions in different areas, which is all sort of fairly typical. Overall, it's very similar. That's an interesting one. It's been an exciting one. I think it's probably the best answer. Gilo started the company about 20 years ago, so Parajet's been running for a long time now. Gilo first saw a paramotor flying in the sky, chased after it, chased down the pilot where he landed and asked him lots of questions about what it was. He was hugely excited, and then he bought himself one. I think at the time that was a DK Whisper, because that was a prominent paramotor back then. For those of us who've been flying for a while, that'll give you a good timeline. And then he was thinking, hey, listen, I could do this my style. I could do this better. I could do this in a way that I want to do it. So then he created his first ever paramotor, which was custom built himself, which was the Evolution 1, which is one of our flagship models from many years ago. And ever since then, yeah, we've always been pushing the boundaries. Parajet as a brand, one of our kind of core values is innovation. Our slogan's innovation through adventure. We love designing things, building things, taking them out into the elements, pushing them through to the max, learning about them, improving them, and using that for better designs, as we keep on developing and developing and developing. So we've got a wonderful range of products over time. The Zenith in 2012, when we released that, was a complete game changer. It really turned the paramotor market upside down at that time. And now, of course, we've got the Mavic, which is our lightweight model and pretty much our flagship model at Parajet these days. So yeah, it's been a really exciting evolution. Yeah, we have a group of companies. We've got flying cars, powered surfboards, paramotors. If anyone wants to learn more, please visit our website, www.parajet.com. Join our socials, join our mailing lists, and you can learn lots more about our products and our company. When we come to designing a product, we look at lots of different factors. We look at, selfishly, we look at what we want. The greater majority of us are pilots, first and foremost. So of course, we have a keen interest in designing products that we would like ourselves. But then of course, we're hugely in tune and very understanding that actually, the consumers, the pilots, the guys who are buying these machines are a huge source of learning and information. A great example of that is the Zenith versus the Mavic. The Zenith was completely born of our own creation. That was something that came out of the team's mind, and it was very much something that we thought the market needed. It hadn't been done before. And then when it came to the Mavic, lightweight paramotor sector, or the ultralight sector, we were actually later to develop a machine in that category, and we really looked at consumer feedback, and we thought, how can we make our version of a machine that we think people want? And that was how the Mavic came to be. But the design process takes months and months and months, huge number of hours of testing. People think that paramotors are quite simple, and in essence, the They are quite simple in the sense of how you use them, but the amount of energy, focus, work that goes into designing and testing these things to make sure it's really the very best product on the market and also as safe as it can possibly be, don't be fooled. There's a lot of very clever people, very passionate people working extremely hard to make sure that when you fly, you're having a safe and fun time. Being a pilot as many places as possible, if I'm totally honest. We're very blessed where we're located in the countryside in England. It's a beautiful area, very open, it's very green and luscious. And so, yeah, we're blessed to have a very nice local flying community. But actually, for me personally, what I absolutely adore is the adventure element. I love taking my equipment. That's what paramotoring really delivers for me that I think other things can't. It's an aircraft that you can pack up and take on an aircraft, get out the other side, put it all together, go and fly down a beach, fly over a mountain, you know, anywhere you can travel. Theoretically, you could take your paramotor with you and go flying there and see wherever you've gone with a whole completely new perspective. So I think that's the type of flying that really drives me. It's the adventure, it's that feeling of, yeah, just amazing other experiences which you just can't get, I don't think, with any other type of aircraft. As I mentioned, yeah, we have a group of companies. Parajet is one of those. It's called the Gylo Industries Group. Gylo is our founder, our owner. Parajet is the origin story. It was Gylo's very first company. And then since then, many others have developed. So we have Parajet, which of course is these fantastic paramotors here. We have Mako Board Sports, which is a carbon surfboard with a 100cc two-stroke engine in it, which allows you to power along the water at about 30 miles an hour. We have Rotron, which is our rotary engine company, and they're involved in all sorts of research and development and technology projects, engines for drones and ultralight aircraft. We have the flying car, which is attributed to Parajet, which is called the Explorer. That's a long-burning project and something that's extremely exciting. And then we also have Crichton Racing, which is our bespoke motorcycle company, which is powered by one of our Rotron engines. And that's a 136 kilo bike with a twin 700cc rotor engine that creates approximately 200 brake horsepower. So boys with toys, you know, all sorts of wonderful, innovative products there in all sorts of different kind of markets. But everybody in the group, we have lots of pilots from different companies who fly paramotors and lots of people who ride motorcycles. So there's a real sort of shared knowledge base, and that just allows us to be incredibly reactive and utilize all that knowledge and all that experience to try and funnel that into creating the very best products we can. Like here in the States, the market and the industry has evolved over years to encourage responsible training, to encourage responsible piloting. So whilst the licensing system is not, let's say, the same as larger aircraft, there's a number of syllabuses which you will learn, and that ensures that you are a capable, well-experienced pilot and basically fly responsibly, making sure that not only are you safe, but everybody around you is also safe as well. And as I said, it's very much the same situation across the world now in paramotoring. Certainly in the last sort of 5 to 7 years, the level of tuition, the standards that the market and indeed the industry is setting for itself are really fantastic. The products are becoming better and better and better in their quality, their efficiency, the safety of them. So it's actually just a really golden era to be getting into paramotoring. Don't wait, stop thinking about it, get up and do it. This is Tom from Parajet signing out. A huge thanks to my friends here at Aviator. I hope you've enjoyed this episode on the Aviator PPP channel. And I very much look forward to my next visit, and don't hesitate to check out our website and join our socials if you'd like to learn more about our products, our company, and all the things we get up to.